Okay. So, believe it or not, I recorded this again because I was laughing so hard upon explaining how Mr. Darcy is. So, there are two Pride and Prejudices as far as I know. If there's any more past that, I haven't watched them. It's the 1995 version, which I watched when I was 15, showing my age. And then there's the 2005 version. I believe that Colin Firth is the best Mr. Darcy. Just from reading the prose as I was as a child, he reflects that aggressiveness of of really fighting his love for someone versus what the people are going to say, child. Right? And I do like this Miss Elizabeth because she's very kind of like um buttoned up. There's no wildness in her per se as far as the 2005 version. Don't get me wrong. I love the 2005 version, but that's more of like the sexy young version. I feel that the 1995 version of Pride and Prejudice is more adult, right? So I'm going to play Miss Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy in the first proposal. I have been drinking heavily, so let's see how this goes. Forgive me. I hope you're feeling better. I am. Thank you. Will you not sit down? In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. In declaring myself thus, I am fully aware that I will be going expressly against the wishes of my family, my friends, and I hardly need add my own better judgment. The relative situation of our families is such that any alliance between us must be regarded as a highly reprehensible connection. Indeed, as a rational man, I cannot but regard it in such myself, but it cannot be helped. Almost from the earliest moments of our acquaintance, I've come to feel for you a passionate admiration and regard, which, despite of all my struggles, has overcome every rational objection. I beg you most fervently to relieve my suffering and consent to be my wife. In such cases as these, I believe the established mode is to express a sense of obligation. But I cannot. I have never desired your good opinion, and you have certainly bestowed it most unwillingly. I'm sorry to cause pain to anyone, but it was most unconsciously done, and I hope will be of short duration. And this is all the reply I'm to expect? I might wonder why, with so little effort at civility, I am rejected. And I might wonder why, with so evident a desire to offend and insult me, you choose to tell me that you like me against your will, against your reason, and even against your character. Was this not some excuse for incivility if I am uncivil? I have every reason in the world to think ill of you. Do you think any consideration would tempt me to accept the man who has been the means of ruining the happiness of a most beloved sister? Can you deny that you have done it? I have no wish to deny it. I did everything in my power to separate my friend from your sister, and I rejoice in my success. Towards him, I have been kinder than towards myself.